Righty then. There we go. I keep... Nick's just zoomed out of the room like a crackhead on a mission. I've done a little bit of some stuff. We love a Friday night grind. Yeah. You're not wrong. I imagine it's a different kind of grind, though. But how you doing, Scott? What I have done is, for one, been smarter and set this up. So I can bring it back up easily. And all the rest of it. As you can see, I only have 3 remaining Law's Order relics, stages, things, which is a total of 8 Castrum clears. I already have 5 loathsome memories on me. I already have 5. So we're gonna try and possibly maybe get at least half of that today. That'd be nice. We'll find out if that's gonna work, but we'll see. Yeah. If I've come in and there's immediately Castrum. Motherfucker! That's what I get for not being on time for stream. I know. I know. I could hop over to light, and hopefully light is better. I meant to be on time today, but cooking consistently takes me longer than I think it will. I made a fucking amazing, well, it was curry sauce out of a jar, so I can't really say that I made the curry, although I did pimp it a bit and it made it better. But the rice, oh, the rice was fucking... I started out just making like spiced rice, like pilau rice with a bit of like vegetable stock, but then I had a whole punnet of mushrooms that their best before was yesterday, so I roasted those off, like quartered into bite-sized chunks, and roasted those off. Started them off in a pan to get some good sear on them, then roasted them, and then sort of folded those through the rice towards the end whilst it was just on keep warm, and oh, I am a slut for good rice. Good, flavorful rice. That's why a rice cooker was one of the first things that I bought when I became single again, because yeah, that shit good, and it's so easy. So easy with a rice cooker. You bought a couple too good to go bags. Ooh, get anything good? Bags were mostly sandwiches, unfortunately. Like, I would love to do Too Good To Go on, like, a local bakery or something like that. But, like, for actual bread or, like, the local butchers. And just get some cheap meat. But, like, I don't really want... like Tesco, cafe, shit. Or, you know, the crusty remnants of a local takeaway. They were gonna die no matter what, so you may as well have let them just actually die. Oh, good. It's been a month since you've logged into Fairy Tactician. Probably, yeah, it's been a while. Right. Given the fact that they've just gone up to half an hour, they are probably just past by an act. So let's have a nosy. Let's have a nosy over on Light. Life has kept you busy. Hey, happens. I've not done very much until the last, like, week. I've been slacking. I haven't even really been doing my roulettes. So I haven't got much further on Phantom Relics. Although that is a point. We need to talk about relics other than Bosnia. Because I am now completely done with Endwalker relics. No more. All gone. I'm capped at Poetics. Because I don't know what to spend Poetics on at this point. That'll probably change once the 7.4 update comes out. Because I might decide that I want older Tomestone gear for certain classes as part of Glams. Because the 7.4 update is going to open up Glam so it's not class locked. I think it's just universal. I don't know. I've really not looked into it, and I should have. I really should have fact-checked shit. Yeah, we're completely done for Endwalker relics. I got one of the other Umbra relics. I forget which one though. I forget if it was Gunbreaker or Paladin, but I've got one more of the Penumbra that I had to take to Umbra, and then I need to start working on getting more Penumbra. And no one's in Castrum. We will ask people when the last Castrum was. Cool. So, last Castrum was a little over half an hour ago, so it shouldn't be far off the next one. Ish. Whee! Hey, there's Castrum. I'll just respawn. I'll take the death. I don't have the right shit. Good timing. Hell yeah. Just remember. I'm helping. We got 3 people going for it by the looks. It's not a lot. It's possible. How long's left on it? 4. We'll shout it in case people are interested. There's a bunch of people in Fork Tower at the minute though, so maybe not. Okay, with 4, we could definitely do it. And this would get us 2/3 of the way for the Black Mage relic. That's not the right thing. But yeah, like I say, we finished. I can't access my Chocobo Saddle. We finished the last Endwalker relic. I guess it was the it must have been Gunbreaker that I got the Penumbra relic for. So we still need the Umbra. Sorry, the Penumbra. We still have Penumbra for the Paladin. Once I get Paladin done, then it's starting from Penumbra for all of them. When does the 3rd stage come out? Is that coming out in 7.4? Or is that 7.5? I don't think I've seen or heard anything about... Yeah, 7.5 it comes out. Cool. So I've got longer to catch up. Because honestly, once I'm done with the loathsome memory grind, which, hopefully won't be long, if I keep up with the pace that I'm on at the minute, it'll be done by the end of next week, at the latest. If I can keep up that, I then just need to do a shit ton of Delibrum in order to get the rest of the Time 1 artifacts. That'll also get me some Raw Emotions. I might front load on Raw Emotions a little bit, so that I get some more rays. Sweet. Okay. So, hopefully, when we finish this Castrum, we'll then be about on time to hop back to Chaos, and we might be able to then catch their Castrum. These are my thoughts. I've got the babies! I've got 2 relatively low levels. So I'm just going to try and maximize my damage most of the time. That I can! Because they've got a max damage raise. Black Mage, who probably knows what they're doing. Yes, little babies. Follow the hopping bunny. Deliberately waiting on my burst. What's he doing? They're gonna swap. Nice! Okay. Try not to die. Generally, it's preferable than the alternative. Zoom zoom. probably not going to do this in time. Just in case anyone thought there was a chance. There's no chance. Maybe if I had execution, but given the fact that we have 2 newbies, 4 prisoners saved isn't bad. Each of the 25's got 1, and then the newbie's got 1. That ain't bad. I got very lucky in the fact that it was the first door I checked both times. There we go. When I can be asked, I make a good mentor. The problem is when I can be asked. I'm teaching people things. I should have changed my actions. Whoops. He's fine. Is there one more, or is it just the two and then he combines them? see Meteor. Nope. Not yet. Me unga bunga, me no need stop. I don't need to stop the pyretic. Shit. Yes, follow the danger, Dorito. The danger, Dorito, will see you to safety. Let's go! To obey? Yeah. Follow Danger Dorito. I am Danger Dorito. You should follow me. Why am I talking like Trump? I'm the best Danger Dorito. Nobody's a better Danger Dorito than me. Best Danger Dorito in all America. Sweet. All by myself. I'm glad to be all by myself right now. Teach the babies. If we teach the babies, then they grow up big and strong and no longer babies. Otherwise, they die. Sweet. So long, Bowser. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Okay. So that puts us at 10 loathsome. How long ago was that cast run? That cast run started. To be fair, that was 35 minutes ago. They might already be in cast run again. Yeah, we might be just too slow. Because we had some newbies. Hey, Geeky. Yeah, Castrum fun. As you can see, I need 7. So the third column there. The first column is how many I have. Second is how many I need. Third is how many runs of the relevant content that is. And then the percentage of the total amount that we currently have. Including the relics that we've already completed. You really need to play 14 again at some point. It's good. We enjoys it. I enjoy it. We might be a strong one. Castrum? Not Castrum. That's fine. No one's in Castrum, which means it probably hasn't popped yet. I'll take it. Like, I still need to do all of the post MSQ stuff for Dawntrail, really. Now that you've rolled credits on Legends Z to A, might have some time to play over the weekend. Nice. I really don't feel any draw to play Legend. Arceus was fun, but I think the best bits of Arceus aren't in ZA, really. So if the town had, if the city had just been part of the game, I might have been more interested, you know? What one of these sells the most? Doing that is, yeah, that would fuck it up. Forgotten fragment of Fortitude. I feel like should sell quite well. Yeah, it does sell quite well. 15k each. Because you need Ether Shield for DRS. Like, you need it. You'd lost a lot of drive to play Pokemon, and ZA brought you back in. There. Oh. I fucked up. Oh well. It's fine. You would have enjoyed more non-urban content. Yeah. Oh, that's something else that happened. I got the Bog. I think was 11. Yeah, the Bog. I got the Bog, so I now only need... Hey, I only need 14 from Southern Front, which is... Sautevoir Quo Soranus. And then the things that I need from thingy are the Bog, and then there's 2 that you get from the last chest of Dal. Which means that I need to do some Dal. But I need to do Dal anyway. So that's fine. Yeah, the thing that I really liked, and I expected to see again, given how they handled Scarlet and Violet with the traversal in that, was I was expecting to see more traversal like we saw in Legends Arceus and all of that, whereas the traversal in ZA is very basic compared to those two other newest Pokemons. But yeah. Honestly, what I really would love is a Colosseum remaster, remake, and to revisit that side of it. You hate the fact you stopped running after anything, yeah. We still got... by the time that we get into this, we'll still have 4 minutes to kill this and get out, and I can always return and get into Castrum. But then this will be the last Castrum that we need in order to finish off the Black Mage Relic. Then we only have Summoner and Red Mage left for the Loathsome Memory stage. So if we can keep flipping between data centers and catching Castrum like this, and maybe doing the odd CE, which has a chance to drop a single Loathsome. We might not do too bad. We might not do too bad. We might not do too bad. I have been streaming for an hour and I've only done 1 Castrum though. Oh, we'll be good. We're gonna have plenty of time. Because even once that timer goes, there's another 2-minute timer. Sweet. Easy peasy. So, we are currently in the Moogle treasure trove, the hunt for revelation, where I've done a few bits. So I've done all the weekly ones, and I'm most of the way through the Ultimog because you can solo Mount Rokon. So I've just been running the same path over and over because I don't need to do other paths. So it's boring, but easy. Okay. We've got one other person that should be joining. Okay, we have Lala. Was just about to ask one of the DPS to come up, but the Lala painter is coming with me. They've cracked out the finger paints. Sweet Jesus! We must have good echo. Just fuck. I know I just used 2 damage abilities that stack, but... Or is that just how fucking strong Picto is? don't think that one reaches them. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, we're just gonna chill up here for a little bit. Not do very much. Let them catch up. I have run so much Castrum. You wanna come up? What's going on? What you want? You've had your dinner. I forget that it pushes after it moved. Hello. Thank you for sticking your booty in my face. Oh, to be Nyx. So that you could stick your booty in my face. See how it is. And to sit on my lap. I see. Please, please don't make biscuits on my balls again. It's cute, but it doesn't feel good. Jesus Christ. That's a testament to how much damage the Picto must be doing. That we saw 2 summons at the same time. Lucky. Forget you can't go down there. Just like that. You can go down here. Just die. Oh yeah, the Echo is putting in some work. Because I'm not even using my buffs, I'm doing a lot of damage. There we go. This should be a pretty quick run, given that 3 of us have got not terrible number of damage raise and know what we're doing. Seems like the scholar knows what they're doing as well. They're just not. They just don't have any raise yet. They're not that far. Deliberately going to build up my gauges. What was that noise, girl? You okay? Nyx? Yeah, you know that's your name. You're a clever girl. You stinky, but you clever. Sometimes. Sometimes you dumb as fuck. Depends whether or not you've had your crap for the day, huh? For the record, I don't actually give my cat crack. Just sometimes she gets crackhead energy. You insulted? You know, said you have crackhead energy. Then maybe don't be such a crackhead. and die. Unga Bunga Warrior doesn't need to worry about mechanics. He just Unga Bunga. He and he ga. I mean, honestly, I'd just kill him. How many coins do I have now? Yeah. It's a few coins there. Just some pocket change for whilst I'm in Bosnia. Smacky, smacky. I must admit, Castrum doesn't feel as samey as Delibrum. And I think it's just that even a quick Delibrum run takes time. Like, it's a minimum of 10 minutes just to get into the instance. Die, please. I need to go over to light. Yeet. I now just need 30 more. 6 more clears of Castro and we're done. I will not get those 6 clears done tonight, most likely. But if I can get another 3, that would be very fucking good. Probably won't get 3 unless I'm lucky, but god damn it, we can try. If I get lucky and I can just hop between data centers getting past me. You don't need to be a cat to want to sit on the lap. Yeah. But you do need to be Nyx to sit on my lap. Or be Gwyd whilst wearing dissolving swim shorts in a kiddie pool full of hot water from a kettle. Because apparently that's going to happen. I'm sorry? You're the power bottom, remember? We have proof. Yeah, that's why you'd sit on my lap. I can't be much of a power bottom. No. I know that's not how bottoming works. We do? There may be a recording of me calling myself a power bottom, yes. Okay, there's... Okay. Okay. No one's in it. That's a good thing. It would hold up in a court of law. Your Honor, I'd like to present Exhibit P for Power Bottom. Ooh. Do they have Resurrect? No. Ripperonis. Ripperonis for pepperonis. You may have to adjust some fantasies. You literally just fucking thought Ripperoni right before I said it. How does the world deal with two of us? I don't know. How does Scott deal with the two of us? That's the better question. But if it helps your fantasies, Geeky, if you imagined me in a different position, I am a Switch. I appreciate that's not really a top or bottom thing, but yeah. I'm a Dom-leaning Switch. Although I don't know if I'm actually a Switch, or if it's just that sometimes it's nice for my partner to do the work. To be honest. Sometimes it's nice to not be the one initiating. Sometimes it's nice to not be the one on top. You know? Maybe that's being a Switch. Maybe that's sometimes I'd just like a rest. Also, at the very least in straight dynamics, communication is massively important for any relationship, especially when it comes to sex, because there are so many variables of what people like, what people are comfortable with, what gets people off, and all that stuff. And in quite a lot of straight dynamics, it's just kind of assumed that you know what the consensus is on this is what's normal. But there's a lot of the lighter BDSM stuff that has become mainstream, relatively vanilla now, like choking, spanking, bits like that, very light. I mean, choking depends how far you take it, but both of those are quite light, hair pulling, shit like that. That's all quite light into the BDSM spectrum, but it's still far enough in that if you're not into it, that isn't something that you can just be like, oh, they just did that, I'll leave it. It could be that it takes you out of the moment, especially if you're someone that has maybe gone through trauma in the past, blah blah blah. But at least in my direct history, sometimes women don't want to talk about that shit. And it makes it really difficult to know what they're comfortable with trying to have that conversation. So I think another side of it would just be nice to know what my partner actually likes and enjoys and what they want by them asking for it or initiating it, as opposed to having to just fucking test the waters and then potentially trigger them, which you definitely don't want to do, or detract from the experience by doing something they don't want. And that's fucking... It sucks. it fucking sucks, man. This is coming from the guy who's been single for a year. Why is communication such a fucking problem? Don't think about erotic choking, you'll get arrested by the British porn police. So you should bring a full detailed list for the hot tub visit. Yeah. There's the fact that I used to say, like when people would ask, what is wrong with you? Because, you know, of course they would say that quite a lot around me. I used to go, oh, it's a long list. Do you want to see it? It's laminated. It being laminated is one of the problems on the list. So, you know, bring me a list, laminate it, and then we don't have to worry about it getting dirty. It does. It makes it harder to add to when it's laminated. Yeah. To be streamed on Gwitterbait and then uploaded to AfterFans. Hey, Gwyd. How are you around chickens? Do you like birds? Because I might need to, like, hire 2 cockerels for when you come and visit. Just so that we can record a video of us playing with 2 cocks in the hot tub and upload it to somewhere. And yeah, exactly. So we can just get our cocks out on stream, you know. We can't have a cockfight, but we could still have a sword fight. Okay. Clearly, Castrum hasn't popped here yet. So let's get the relic. And, you know, we could smash. We could smash in the hot tub. If I'm not careful with these euphemisms, you're gonna start picturing things. Yeah. Us in a kiddie pool full of lukewarm water from the kettle, holding a cockerel under one of our arms each, whilst in our other hand we have a Switch controller whilst we play Smash Brothers. Come on. Keep up. It's all perfectly innocent. Get your mind out of the gutter. And yeah, then we can come back into the house, get cuddled up on the sofa, and play with my pussy. Cat. Like, I don't see where the confusion's coming from. You don't know if you can play Smash one-handed. Ah, clearly you need more practice then. Like I said, I've been single free. Said like a true power bomb. Ooh. For a base design without any glow effects or anything, I kind of like this one. Like, I like... Because is that supposed to be Dalamud? Like a mini Dalamud? It's cool. I'm starting to feel like I should hop back to Chaos. I mean, I know I've got time, because Chaos is one won't pop for a while either, but... Oh, that's something else that I did. I did some Palace, and I cleared floor 30 for the first time. Didn't realize it was my first time clearing floor 30 until I got the cutscene. But Palace is still something that I need to do at some point. At the very least, up to 50. Although I think... Is their character story up to 100? And then I think from 100 to 200, there isn't really any new story. It's just like challenge mode. Maybe. I know that 1 to 50, there's definitely story. I think there's maybe either a continuation of that story or a different story. 50 to 100. But then I don't think there's much 100 to 200. There might be something at 200. So what is the... Oh, I remember what it is. The last one that I need is from the Fate of Steel and Flame, or I can do the duel, but I won't do the duel. Oh, well, I won't be able to do the duel today. I need to learn stuff in order to do the duel. And that's icky. That's learning things. Ooh. If Castrum doesn't pop by 10 o'clock, so in 10 minutes, I'll jump back to Chaos, I think. Because there's a chance that it could pop on Chaos. I don't have an essence of it. The only one I have is a regular, so... Don't touch me. Fuck. That one-shot me. Just after I used everything. Great. Now I was always probably gonna die because I was using a regular. There is a red mage that could have rezzed everyone. Yeah, a regular might not be the right choice for this fight. But we did get one. Even though I died. So yeah, if Castrum, pretty much if Castrum doesn't pop after this, I'll head back to Chaos and see if there's any better luck over there. Oh yeah, we're not quite there to rank up with the Yokui, so we'll finish them off next week. Just in case anyone was wondering why there's been no Yokui this week. Tiny baby. Oh, so tiny baby. Not tiny baby. Not tiny baby. Just wearing the slutty starting glam for Vieira. I don't believe that's even got a dye job on it. That's just the standard as it comes. I mean, it is not a bad set. It's just the default. It's a sexy default, but it's a default. I wish that the hempen set on Vieira was more interesting. Given that that's how they start. You have 2 minutes to pop. I'm going home. I look forward to revitalizing a lot of my glam once the new update pops. Like, I really like this chess piece, but I feel like I've used this chess piece so fucking much. Also, this chess piece means that I'm on the wrong armor set. Whoops. I didn't have my Bosnian haste. Oh no. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's popping, does it? Alright, we're heading back to Chaos, because there's a chance it could pop on Chaos still. It will have just popped. In the instance that we were in. It will have just done it, because that's the way it will go. One. Can this one person move out the way? I know that's not actually how it works. It isn't actually congestion. It's just that the servers can only handle so many people loading in at once. Oh. Wow. But again, there aren't currently people in Castrum, which means that it... Oh, this is a new... No, this isn't a new instance, because some people have been here for almost an hour. Okay. This might not be the same instance that I cleared Castrum in, though. I think once I'm done with the Bosnia grind, at least once I'm done with Castrum, I might do Dow for a bit. But otherwise, I could either go back to doing stuff in Occult Crescent, Which isn't a bad idea, because I could level stuff up and all the rest of it. And get the rest of the armor sets and shit. Oh, this is math. Or we could do the post-MSQ patches. The normal and Alliance raids. At least the ones that are already unlocked. Visible by 5. Oh shit, I forgot about Forced March. Well, that kind of worked out. I think I killed myself with Honored Sacrifice. I did, because, yeah, my health was still... Yeah. Yeah, that was dumb. I literally killed myself. Thank you. The lack of a castrum pot is noticeable. There it is. They won't all be going into that. I really need to spend all of my coinage on stuff. I don't even remember what you can buy for coins, other than the original armor piece, right? I don't think you can access him in the instance. I think I think he's only... No, is it supplier? Yeah, it's supplier. Okay. I remember I had this. Which isn't terrible. Not a massive fan of that. Not a massive fan of that. I don't hate that. I don't think I really need it. I could get secrets, yeah, in order to upgrade. But I don't know that I need to. Is that a mini bolt there? Oh, look at you. Did I get just thrown? How did I obtain 17 fragments of violence? That's a lot. Like that's... I didn't get traded them. That's a lot to get from, like, one thing. Hmm. Oh, God. Okay, so we got 2 DPS. Die. Whee! Yeah, our echo isn't as good this time around because we've got a full party of... Well, no, we don't have a full party. We have 6 people in instance, but we're in a full party. Let me hide that again. Give me all the goodies for not having to really do anything. That wasn't great. Oh well. I'm not going to get this dead in time. Yes, give me all of the things to sell. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Whee! Die! I love that they gave me Steel's Sting as well. Could you also please die? I know that you still have more than half your health, but if you could die, please. Oh, paralysis and deep freeze. Never mind, it worked out. Okay, seriously, can you die now? I'm bored of you. Yeah, I have quite a lot of things that I can sell. I don't think most of them aren't necessarily worth a lot. But I have a decent spread of a lot of stuff I can spend. We're gonna die. Okay, yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna murder you and make chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Then I'm gonna go to the Dalriada and I'm gonna kill your little sibling. And they're gonna be dinosaurs. Turkey dinosaurs. Sweet. Do I want to go back to light and try my hand at that? I could do. The thing is that theirs has probably popped by this point. It probably popped while we were in that instance, if not before. And if there's people farming seas, then you can have Castrum, like, within 30-ish minutes. So it could be worth popping over, yeah. We'll give it a go. There was someone just jumping through the waves on the beach there. But we are now 90%. Less than 30 left. $30 loathsomes. This is some, it's fine, you can do it all tonight. I mean, if I was able to jump back to back, I could have done. Possibly. It's going to be a push. If I load into light, and there's a castrum right there, I might be able to finish off this relic, the summoner relic. But then I will probably do the red mage one off stream. If we don't get into lights one, I might not even finish off summoner today. Though I have finished multiple relic stages today. Because I did castrum earlier as well. I've done quite a lot of castrum today. Come on, let us just be stupidly dumb lucky. There's no one in it. There's no one in it. That could be a good thing. Someone else has just asked when the last caster was. I've had so much dried mango tonight. And I had a curry for dinner. I did not need all the extra fiber. And I had a spicy pizza, or half of a spicy pizza for dinner. And I've got the other half of a spicy pizza for lunch tomorrow. I had it for lunch today. I'm not one of the people that calls lunch dinner. Yeah, clog my inventory. Yeah! Ooh, I got a mount. It doesn't sell for much, but I got one. No one has answered that guy questioning when the last castrum was. Which makes me think that Castrum popped and just no one went in it. It doesn't appear like people are focusing CEs either. Is that the first debug one? Oh, the naked Viera is still here. I mean, I can definitely take part in the CE, but... yeah, I'm not hopeful about these guys running Castrum. haven't actually done Vigil in a while. I think I got this confused with Metal Fox Chaos. So that's the one with all the lasers. This is the one with all the missiles and explosions. Can you die and all? Better get a memory for this. Son of a bitch! Right. Might be worth me hopping back over to Chaos. It's been about an hour since I hopped over to Chaos last time. Yeah. If I can get one more castrum, I'll be happy. If I can get one more castrum and 4 drops from CEs, I'll be very happy. If I can get 4 drops from CEs, I'll still be happy. If I was didn't reply. Said that I had no soul. I thought you soul. At some point, I still need to do chaotic. I still haven't done that. Some as me, though you didn't reply. You think that I told you so until I set the glass dry. In your arms, but still confess. Bye. It drives you crazy. Comes up and melts you. I suck my blood again. It drives you crazy. It would probably help if I used... That's not the right essence. Danger. Round and round. Where does he stop? Nobody knows. And then boom like a biscuit there. Boom like a ball and style. And then when I took my shit too far, I'd rather be dead now. In case you couldn't tell, I am listening to music. You just can't hear it. Because I've done a lot of Castrum.
Nice.
I'll watch a duel, because if they win, I get stuff.
Why wouldn't I?
I like stuff. I'd really love to get into Zadnor and be able to watch a duel, someone win a duel, specifically, and then do Dal. That'd be really good. Shit tons of metal. All the metal. All of the time. Some of the time. A bit of the time. One time. Oh, there's a new instance, apparently. That means no Castrum. Also means there's no point in me watching this duel, but
see. That's how you resolve that.
You did it. So, we got the buff. For now, not use it. I'm not going to get another castrum tonight. Yeah, that's a fresh new instance. If it wasn't super fresh, I might have stuck around, but no, that's fresh as fuck. It's fresh as fuck. I guess what we'll do then is call it there for tonight. Which is a little underwhelming, but we aren't gonna get another castrum for probably another hour, ish. And by that point, it's gonna be really late. I'm kind of already tired. I've kind of already done a lot of castrum today. And I want to get some stuff done before stream tomorrow. There. We'll call it there for tonight. I will continue to work on this off stream, so by next week I will probably have finished the Loathsome Memories step. Maybe even done some more Delibram. Maybe. Also next week we'll be able to... Yeah, there's a lot of raw emotions. I've not been doing Dalriada. So what I'll probably do is prioritize Dal over Delibram, just because doing Dal I'll get more metal for raise. More raise makes everything else easier. But yeah, it's a lot of raw emotions. But I will get raw emotions from both Dal and Delibram. So I'm gonna get 100 and something, 106 raw emotions from my remaining Delibram runs, which means that I need about 90 from Dalriada, which is 30 Dals. Yeah. I need to do 30 Dalriadas on top of all of the Delibram that I need to do. I don't think there's another way to get time 1 that's particularly quick. I know that you can get time 1 from level 70 dungeons. And Palace. Oh no, it's not time 1 that you get from level 70s. That is raw emotions that you get from 70. So there's a 50% chance of getting, presumably one Time Worn artifact if you do floors 51 to 100. And it gets higher the further into Palace you are. Ugh. But yeah, otherwise it is only Delibrim that you can get Time Warns. Raw emotions, I could potentially do Dal. I could potentially find a Blue Mage party and just run through level 70 dungeons. But no matter, Dal is probably going to be best because then I get metal. As well as rare or powerful Forgotten Fragments that I can sell. Because they're useful for DRS. But yeah, we will come back to this next week. If I can pull my finger out, we might even have some more Phantom Relic progress as well. But I would expect that next week we're either going to be doing Dalriada or doing something entirely different. Not Bosnia related. Might take a little break from Bosnia. At least on stream. Delibrim is relatively frequently in Party Finder, so Delibrim I can do off stream, no problem. Dalriada, I don't know how many people are running it midweek, like midday-ish. So I might need to do some Dal on stream. We'll find. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Long story short, we'll be done with Loathsome Memories by that point, so that's good. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you tomorrow for more Hollow Knight. Have a good one. Later.